What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another comic review. So we got Red Hood Outlaws episode 16 of the Webtoon. And let's begin. So, obviously, last week we left off, Medusa had trapped the Outlaws, so she had them with her own troops. And so we get ready. She talks about her past now, tragedies especially. This seems to be a thing now, how Philip Young decides to go a little bit into a backstory with each new episode. We see Perseus and what he does, how, apparently from her perspective, she was attacked in her home by Perseus, beheaded, used to kill the monster for man's gain, as she believes. And, there was darkness. But apparently, centuries, she seemed to be resurrected by Yuli, and I guess this is another sister of hers that we haven't seen yet, is what it is. She was awoken to a cheap world. People were just chilling, they were just watching TV. The modern world sucks to Medusa. She sees Superman. Two dudes. Oh, man. So I guess two dudes is five guys in the DC universe. That's awesome. But apparently she found her people by going online, of course. And then we got a Stone Cold Snake. What is wrong with this world? We need a new hierarchy. We need to cleanse. Who's with me? You just see this dude saying ratio. I like your car. I like your. Philip Young. You. I guess you know how Twitter roll. I'll give you that, man. That's funny. So you got. So she's like, okay, I only need a few loyalists. So she said, okay, I'll change the world. I'm going to enslave people, and they're going to create a new hierarchy. So we're back. We're back to present. Our outlaws are ready for battle, surrounded. But this is like, I'm quite fond of my associates, of course. And you just see artists like, what do they get out of killing innocent humans? You just see, oh, they got a new place in my new world, a place in history. Sounds like you got quite a little bargain there. You got to teach me your tricks. It just sees Medusa's like, of course, lesson number one. And then, sorry about that, I had to pause the video, but back to it. So Medusa's getting ready to, like, really lay down and lay her smack down. And she's like, set clear goals. The one thing I really, this is a banger right here. Nico with another banger. I've always liked how he's accentuated her fangs, making her, of course, snake-like, but definitely highlighting Medusa's snake-like qualities. So the first lesson is, of course, to kill them all. So it's like B, and he's like, yes, problem. He's like, no problem at all. So you know how Bizarro's gonna roll. He goes in and starts breathing fire on these dudes, just breathing fire, just doing it all everything like that. And you just see Bud, you just see them blocking his fire. You just see we just see trembling, but they clasp their hands together, and you just see Jason's like, okay, we got to get out of here. And then as they do, they begin to morph and they begin to merge, they begin to fuse, and they pull off an explosion. And then we see, why is it never snakes? Which is, why is it always snakes? And I wonder if he's been watching Indiana Jones with his movie selections. But we see that it's a huge snake that they've all morphed into. And now it's time to get on out of here. This is another great picture right here. So Bizarro picks up his buddies. They're trying to escape, but the snake is like, nah, 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 nah. Y'all about to get this beat down right now. You're coming down right here now. And then he got slammed down hard. Bizarro seems to be out for the count. But Artemis comes to a little bit quicker. They all come to, and they see that Yuri has, of course, betrayed them. And she's like, hey, sorry, family comes first, as they say. This is another good picture by Nico. I really like this, I also liked this picture up here where she's coming to. Very nice work, Nico, man. You on point, man. And Artemis is like, but why? And she's like, Yuri's like, for too long our legacies have been written for us. And then Medusa's like, you read a book lately? You can't hear our names without listening about the heroics of the brave, sweet, courageous Perseus and his horse, defied by man. So she's got a grudge against Perseus, of course. I mean, you can't deny it. Her head was cut off. History defined by man. And you just see Darkness like, I knew it. But no more. We're going to make our own mark on this world. This is Nico has been in his bag with Medusa. Medusa, I always say that art also makes a character. And, Medusa's looking like quite the villain. I would love to see her in some DC, more DC stuff. Philip and Nico, you've definitely defined this villain. And no man is going to stand in my way. Okay, seems familiar. No, no man, but Artemis is going to be like this. And you just see her roll her eyes like, semantics. Don't you know you're the key to this? We needed the blood of an immortal to open the gates. And you're like, oh, we thought it would be Wonder Woman coming to save the day, but you did just fine. Certainly made our jobs easier. And of course, the blood that was collected by Yuri when Artemis cut her finger on that shield has now been made due. Now we can start. It's like, start what? Basically, that's Bizarro's saying. Precisely that. The end. As he said, end what? And so they drop the blood, and then they create something. It's coming to, and we have a talisman right here. Of course, right under the Outlaws. And it seems to be a portal to hell. And you just see, the gateway to the underworld, basically. And we just see, Jason's like, I guess the tour guide was right. And you just see yours like, hey, I'm sorry. And you just see Archie's like, go to hell. He's like, as you wish. And this is another good shot right here with the snake right here. And of course, we see the gates open to the underworld, and that's to be continued. And here we are. End of episode 16, Red Hood Outlaws. We got Patrick R. Young, and of course, the writer Nico Buchanan, artiste, line art Matthew Dean. This is new. Javier Rodriguez Varejas on the flats. Camille Cruz on the flats renders. Lorenzo Di Santo on more renders. Sebastian Franchini on the backgrounds. Mario Rodriguez also on the backgrounds. Kyle Hunzinger on the letters. And then we got your producers, Mikey Osman Ducure. So let me go ahead and stop it on, obviously, my favorite photo, which would have to be, uh, yeah, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Right here of Medusa. This is fantastic work. Some of Nico's best. Um, Definitely like this chapter. The action has been set in. We got battle. We got plans moving forward. We've got betrayals that have been revealed. We've got good dialogue. Story's progressing. It's fantastic. Definitely like this one. A 9 out of 10. It's keeping you engaged. It's having, fun with what it's doing. Definitely looking forward to the next episode next week. Keep at it, you guys. I want more. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications to make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people. So I want to discuss good comics like this and get your opinions on them. Tell me what you thought. So thank y'all for watching, and I will have more videos up when I can. Peace.